Welcome everyone, this is Clone Alpha. Today I have the top 8 group stage from IDC 31. This is the second game against Darksigner, who is playing Light Water Darkness Nature Ice Sword, who is at the top of his screen, and I'm at the bottom of his screen playing Water Darkness Aggro. Darksigner wins the die roll this time, unlike the Swiss round where I won the die roll and had a 2-0 victory against him. So let's see if Darksigner will manage to get his revenge this time, or if I will manage to beat him again. He gets his turn 3 Bronze Tribe, ramping himself to 4, now 5 mana. Meanwhile I summon a Spinning Terror and a Jewel Spider. Even has the turn for Sky Sword here, so I'm playing Locomotiver, sniping an Ice Sword, which isn't exactly the best snipe in the world. Ice Sword isn't exactly the best creature he could have against my deck, so now he has 7 mana. If he has Miraculous Play, which he does, I'm in quite a trouble. He's choosing Spinning Terror and Jewel Spider, and I have to think if I want to use the Jewel Spider's effect. And since he already has 3 creatures on board, I don't think I want to do that. So yeah, I decide no effect for Jewel Spider, and for mana I choose this Unicorn Vision Loco, and I take back Loco too, because I want to have the darkness mana. Now he's gonna kill the Locomotiver with Sky Sword and even goes in with Call on the Oracle. I do get a Spiral Gate here, and I will use it to bounce the Bronze Tribe to slow him down a little bit. Gonna be resummoning the Spinning Terror and hope for the best. But he has Plague number 2, and he's gonna give me Spin Slicer and Loco again. I'm gonna destroy the Spin Slicer, probably. Okay, I take the Spin Slicer. Maybe I do get a Locomotive Arrow Shield, sniping the Fighter Dual Fang. Yeah, maybe I value Spin Slicer's explosiveness later. Now I have to think if I want to kill the Call on the Oracle with Locomotive, or if I want to attack shields. But the way I win this is if I have creatures on board to take out the last shields, and if I just trade the Locomotiver into Call on the Oracle, I will go down on the creatures on the field, so I won't be able to pressure shields later. So I think I will ultimately decide to just hold back for now. I've already sniped the Fighter Dual Fang, so he won't be able to finish me off next turn. My hope is that I get an Aqua Guard to go for Crystal Spin Slicer next turn, and another Locomotive Arrow Shield to threaten lethal. That's my only hope at this point. Plays out the Bronze Tribe, and let's see if he has a Sky Sword or a Soul Swap to give himself another shield. He does have a Soul Swap, so now he can give himself another shield. So even that plan won't be enough, I think. I can only summon one creature and go in for a shield with Spinning Terror, but the shield is an Aqua Surfer, so things aren't looking too good for me. Plays out Ice Vapor and Colon. I get a Locomotiver, which is something I wanted, but in this case he has too many creatures, so yeah, he takes the first game. Now it looks like I'm gonna be having a Spin Slicer on turn 2, which is very good. I just hope I don't break into a Terror Pit. He does get Soul Swap. Giving me back the Aqua Guard. If I throw a Darkness Source here, I can summon both creatures, the melee and the spinning, but I don't, so I'm just gonna summon this Aqua Hulkus. It's gonna get turn 3 Bronze Drive again. Now this turn I can summon Spinning Terror and evolve that Aqua Guard into Spin Slicer again. Now he's gonna get Call on the Oracle, tapping Aqua Hulkus. In a way, him changing some of the Terror Pits to Call on the Oracle kind of saves my creatures from being Terror Pitted. So that's good for me. Now I'm gonna definitely summon Unicorn Fish, bouncing one of the Bronze and Rise most likely. I have to think if I wanna play around Aqua Surfer, and yeah, that's what I'm gonna do. Go in with Spinning Terror, then with Aqua Hulkus. And that's perfect. The Aqua Surfer bounces the Spin Slicer, but I can just resummon him and attack with him on the same turn. Now he could have Miraculous Plague here and clear my whole field and put me down on 3 mana. So far he's had a trigger from every shield. Maybe he has Fighter Duel Fang and he's thinking if he wants to pressure lethal. And yeah, he's gonna pressure lethal with Fighter Duel Fang. Maybe he didn't have a Miraculous Plague. I do get a Locomotiver and a Spiral Gate out of shield, so this saves me from the lethal. So yeah, he's gonna crush his Aqua Hulkus into my own Aqua Hulkus. This turn I can go for Melnia, Crystal Spin Slicer and Aqua Guard. Taking out the last shield. He does get a Soul Swap to swap in his Sky Source, and now I'm gonna need to take out another shield. And that one is not a trigger. So I still take the game, besides all the first 5 shields being triggers, so that felt pretty good. Now he's on the play, I'm on the draw. Looks like I'm gonna be having a Spinning Terror followed by the Aqua Hulkus. I'm charging the Locomotiver because I'm planning to go for double 2-drop on turn 4. Here I would probably charge a Spiral Gate. There's nothing I really wanna bounce, to be honest. So yeah, playing Aggro here. Taking out the first shield. Unfortunately I hit into a shield 1 Aqua Surfer, which bounces that Spinning Terror. Let's see if he has a Sky Sword on turn 5. He's thinking about it, so he probably doesn't. He's gonna play Soul Swap to ramp himself with Bronze Tribe. Maybe he wants to ramp himself towards Miraculous Plague. So here I'm gonna play Spinning Terror and Propeller Mutant, so that when he plays Miraculous Plague I can use the Propeller Mutant effect. And yeah, if he wants to clear the field he would have to choose Propeller Mutant as well. So yeah, I'm definitely discarding him with Propeller Mutant, and I do discard a Sky Sword, which feels really nice for me. I'm gonna kill the Duel Spider, take back Locomotiver in case I want to discard him later. And now he's just gonna crush Aqua Surfer into Aqua Hulkus. Gonna summon Spinning Terror again next turn. I will either discard or go for double 2. He's just gonna bounce it with Aqua Surfer, so this turn I'm not sure if I wanna... Okay, so I'm just gonna go for double Spinning Terror just to apply some pressure. He's just gonna play a Sky Sword and Bronze Tribe here. This turn I'm gonna summon 3 water creatures, I think double Aqua Guard and Aqua Hulkus. Or I could summon... yeah, Aqua Hulkus and double Guard. Which is why I'm thinking of... Okay, I see what I'm doing. I'm summoning Unicorn Fish to bounce one of the creatures in case he gets removal for the Aqua Guard, so he cannot threaten lethal, but unfortunately he does get a Holio. Playing Aqua Hulkus here. Fortunately for me, he can only clear the Unicorn Fish and the Aqua Guard with his creatures. Playing back the Bronze Tribe. And he does have a Soul Swap here, which he uses to swap in Sky Sword, crushing Aqua Hulkus into Aqua Guard, and killing the Unicorn Fish with Aqua Surfer. This turn I'm gonna kill the Aqua Surfer and take out 1 shield. I have 5 mana here, so I'm hoping to draw into a 2-drop with Aqua Hulkus, just a Darkness 2-drop. so I can have that alongside Aqua Guard. If not, I'm probably just gonna summon Melnia. Yeah, I'm just gonna summon Melnia here and kill the Aqua Guard, and I just need to avoid a shield trigger from shield 5 to pressure lethal next turn. Unfortunately for me, he does get a soul swap, which will allow him to swap out his Arche de la Serna to go for lethal himself. So yeah, if I don't have a Spiral Gate here, it's game for him. I don't know what he has in hand. Maybe another soul swap, and he's thinking about how he can make himself safe in case he breaks into a Spiral Gate. He's just gonna play an Ice Vapor, and he has 3 mana for another soul swap, so he's just gonna put himself on an extra shield. And now he's just gonna go for lethal, and I do have a shield trigger, but it's Locomotiver, so he takes game 3. So yeah, I'm up a match and down a match in the group stage in top 8. Until next time, see ya.